how do I resell? What am I looking for? How do I start it? Well, you know, I personally like to grab stuff that I think somebody's gonna want, primarily. That's my focus. Eventually, you'll run into things that you have no idea, and fair enough, you shouldn't know anything about it, but you'll know about it once you learn about it. Make sense? Okay? So, it's not that you're supposed to know this before you go to the Goodwill bins or you go garage selling. No, you're not supposed to know any of it. You just go. You just go and start looking around. If something looks great to you, if it's something that you say, wow, I would buy that, then somebody else will buy that, right? And then there's further steps in that where now you start breaking it down by vintage. You go to retro, and you go to, maybe you stay in a niche, maybe you do plush, maybe toys, maybe clothing, maybe shoes, jewelry, right? So start slow. Let's start picking some stuff. I'll share more about that as we continue the conversation, but let's talk about what I have here on the table. All right, so let's start off with Mr. Stitch plush. This one, Goodwill bins find. It's got the tag on it. Why did I pick it up? Same reason. I thought he was cool. Secondly, he's got tags, so you can say, you know, fairly new with tags or pre-owned but with tags. Okay, but the positive thing here is that he's got tags. Okay, and that's always a bonus to you. He came in at 11 ounces, so my cost from the Goodwill bins is 88 cents. Okay, that's what we got him for. And it sold for 18 bucks. All right, 18 bucks. After fees, we come with $15.38, folks. $15.38. So once you take out that 88 cents of my buy-in cost, I end up with a profit of $14.50. Where are you gonna go and give somebody 88 cents and get a return of 14 bucks? I don't know a place. If you do, please comment below. Let me know where I can do that, because that would be a great investment, wouldn't it be? Think about it. 88 cents into 14 bucks. If you could do that all the time, why not? And that's what I'm trying to teach you, is that you can do that. This is one plush. But how do I know what's valuable and what's not? I mean, it's simple. Let me pull out my phone just so you can see what I do. When I'm at the bins, I go to my Google and I click this little camera guy right there. This pops up. I click on that again, and then we just kind of back up. Quick little pick, and then it tells you what it is right there. Okay, right there, look at 23 bucks on Mercari. What you're trying to do with this app is to find out what it is. I mean, you know, obviously you could look at the tag, but let's say it didn't have a tag and you don't know, you've never seen this movie, you don't have any kids, and you have no idea what it is. Well, this Google Lens is going to be your friends at the Goodwill bins. So download it, keep it on your phone, and utilize it, because it's there for that, right? So we'll give it a quick little lint brush, clean it up real nice, you know, get it to the right child, as we say. And that's what the whole point of what I like to do is rehome. I have fun in finding stuff that I know another person, another child, somebody else is going to enjoy, and again, that's one of them. So plush, you're gonna get them for $1, okay? And let me show you my little selection. For you, it's probably gonna look chaotic. Control chaotic mayhem. Yeah, okay. So this over here, this is all my plush. This is stuff that I've posted. It's ready to ship as soon as somebody buys it. Down here, I've got some, and then I've got a couple bins over here. So all of these plush are ready to go. So that's how I have it. I don't have the A, B, C, D. And you should. It's better. It's just for me right now with the toys, I just find it easier just put plush in my area and I know where it's at. I'll get better at that, and I'll definitely share that as we move forward. But my wife's area is definitely way organized, and let me take you over there right now. Da-da! And this is my wife's Daisy's organization skills. It does not look like my side, does it? Her side is quite amazing, and she's got all her clothes here. She numbers it, she comes in, grabs it, and goes. I mean, once you get to this style of organization, and you have your clothing garments in there, and once they sell, you just easily pick off whatever you wrote on your description. You say, hey, this item is in our box. There you go. You come to our box and you pick it up. You grab it, take it off. This is how you organize. My side is a little crazier, but for me, it makes sense. All right, let's get back. All right, and we're back to my side. So this bag here is plush that has not been posted. And this is the kind of stuff I pick up. You know, you got clowns, and these are small, so they're not heavy at all. These are probably under 6 ounces, so these are, you know, 48 cents to me. But what I do is, like, let's say this guy is Minecraft. You know, you don't want to waste time trying to sell one at a time. Dragon, and maybe I'll pair it up with that guy and make a nice little bundle for somebody. You see what I'm trying to get at? Don't feel like you have to just sell one item on your page. Create a story for a kid. Create a story for a grandparent to come to your store and see that you've already done the deal. You've already done the work for them, right? Of thinking, what am I going to give my kids as a birthday gift? You've done the work. Think outside the box. Don't have to feel pressure to just sell an item. Create the story for those kids. Create the story for whoever that item is meant to go to. And trust me, they'll buy into that. It's a beautiful thing, right? So this is where I have all my stuff already, and that's the stuff that I still need to get to. And it's stock, it's inventory. You know, you're gonna say it's a death pile, you shouldn't have that much. I mean, in a rainy day, I come in here and put my music on and start posting whatever I want to do with plush. It's not gonna go bad. This isn't a restaurant, and like I said, I've been in the restaurant business all my life. I know that I can't buy tons of food because it's gonna go to waste, right? So this is very different. This is inventory that I know with time, as they sit there, a lot of them will actually gain more value. You're doing great. Go out there and pick. Get a little inventory. Call it death pile if you want, but I call it inventory. All right, I call it, this is my toy museum. This is where my vault, my toy vault. This is, you know, eventually I'll get these out to kids. Let's go back to the table and I'll show you the rest. The second thing that I have here, I'm not gonna unveil it too much, but as you can tell here, it's a vintage Oakland Raiders curtain, or a balance. And I'll show you the pic right here. It's a 2 set. It's super clean. It's like it never got used. So it's a made in the USA item as well. So that tends to tell you that's a little bit older, and obviously they're not in Oakland anymore, and they haven't been for a while. So that's the other tell on that. At the Goodwill bins, I picked that up. I spotted it. I spotted the black and silver. You can't go wrong there. Again, Raiders. It's a very followed team. 18 ounces. I'm in it for $1.44. It sold for $25. The fees and the sales tax and all that, I ended up with $21.47. Take out that buy-in cost of $1.44, and I end up with $20.03 as profit. The takeaway for this and why I'm showing it is that it's a team, a sports team gear, jerseys. There's great followings of that stuff, so that's why I'm sharing this one. This tomato press, it's definitely an older one. You can tell it by the box. Box is super clean, super nice. The inside of the stuff as well is in immaculate condition, like unused, you know, no stains, no nothing. Paperwork, it's got its manual. So I found this at the Goodwill bins. As a chef, I love seeing stuff like that as decoration on a counter, on a backsplash, on top of a table. That kind of stuff to me looks amazing, you know. And you have a couple jars of olive oil on the side, whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, you know, this kind of stuff will sell. Will somebody maybe use it? Maybe. Something that can go in the kitchen. It's a decorative item, and it's a very nice box. So this tomato press cost me $2.88. It was 34 ounces by weight. I sold it for 17 bucks. So after fees, I got $14.51. Okay, $14.51. After you take away the buy-in cost, I end up with $11.63. So 11 bucks there. We got 20 bucks there in profit, and here we've got 14 bucks so far. And then we got a guitar. So this one was a garage sale pickup. Picked it up for 5 bucks. I definitely checked it out, made sure that there is no battery corrosion. Things to check for. So this is tested. I always test all my electronics before I ship them out, but when you're there, just make sure like this part is still bouncy, the buns feel good, this feels right. Okay, everything feels right. There's no battery corrosion on the back. It's always a bonus if it has the strap, and just make sure that it looks clean. So $5 for that. It sold for $30 on Facebook. After fees, I got $27.80, and after you take away my $5, $22.80. So my 5 into $22.80. All in on this, I'm $10.20 on those 4 items. After my fees and my buy-in, I ended up with $68.96. Folks, that was sales for today. There you go. So comment below if you like the content. Like I said, I'm gonna try to bring some more knowledge and some more information. Feel free to shoot ideas if there's something you want to see, talk about. I have my term that I want to throw out there right now, and I create little Frankie boxes. And if you don't know that term, it's just basically a custom box, right? So I'll take cardboard and I'll create my own box, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you're like, man, I don't have the right box for it. How do I create a good box? And me and my wife, we create our own Frankie boxes, right? Just a broken down box, how I lay it out, how I score some of the sides to create a nice firm straight edge. And that if you ever need to send something that's very awkward and you don't have the right box, you could always just customize it and make your own box. And again, these are always free. All of this stuff here is free. Fred Meyer's, Walmart's, if you see them, you know, unboxing and packing up the shelves and the whole cart full of boxes, ask them, hey, do you mind if I take that cardboard? Guarantee they'll be like, man, take it out. I don't want to go take it to the recycle bin myself. So you're helping them, you're helping yourself, and you're recycling. Circle of life. Reuse, renew. So there you go. That's a quick little tip. But I'm going to show you that. Just I wanted to make sure that I got that out, because Frankie box. Anybody uses that, just say, oh, no. Sal used that term first on YouTube. Oh, I hope I did, but probably not anyways. But Frankie box. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks again. If you feel the need to hit that little subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because it's going to tell you when I do post up. Just because you're subscribed and you don't hit that notification bell, you might not know. Trust me, I do that with a lot of YouTubers, and sometimes I don't hit it, and I never know when they post it. I'm super behind on a lot of their episodes, and I love watching what they're doing, because I'm also learning. I'm always honing my skills by looking at what they're doing, and hopefully I gave you a little bit there as well with some of this stuff here. Okay, some of those minor things back there. A little conversation with Sal, right? The Toyolgist. You want to talk about toys? Comment below. I guess you can't call me up, can you? But comment below. Anything I can do for you, great. Appreciate. Hey, be kind. Rewind. You got it. Much love.